Cancer. I guess this is for the sun, moon, or rising in Cancer. Your 2023 future cast, but let's see what you're leaving behind first before we dive into what great things are coming for you in 2023 or what's changing. You're leaving behind downcast pride, setting your pride aside. That card always confuses me though a little bit. Moving away from revenge, seeking revenge on somebody. Alone in the world and obsession. So there could have been something that, you know, somebody you were obsessed with and seeking revenge on that has left you like, you know, the negativity can push away people we love sometimes and we don't realize it. Sometimes we lie to ourselves and justify our actions or our thoughts at that time, but sometimes when negativity becomes too much, you know, we unintentionally push away those that we love. What's the shadow attributes card? Trickster, manipulating others through duplicity. Setting your pride aside. I can't even talk. Transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. So you're definitely changing up something that you viewed personally as tricky behavior within yourself, or like I said, like exacting revenge on people. I'm not really sure. Where is that? It just showed me this deck. So let's just jump right into, you're moving away from egoic tendencies. I'm not saying you guys are egotistical. Every time we hear ego, we think automatically, you know, downplaying, but we as humans, we have to have ego. It's just part of the human experience, right? But what you're walking away from are some negative thinking patterns or traits or perceptions around yourself, certain individuals, or you know, around money, thinking patterns around money, or how you think love is supposed to be, or how you think a relationship or work is supposed to be. There's a fulfillment of wishes coming in for you, okay? You had to go through that darkness to get to the treasure, and you might be fixing to start this journey, you might be in the middle of it, or you might be actually coming out of a cycle, because we've got the number 9 here as well. What else for Cancerians in 2023? We've got emotional withdrawal in reverse, and rest and rejuvenate. I've got a little card here that I forgot about. So, you're definitely healing. This could be from healing from a previous toxic partner, okay? Or a toxic family member. Some sort of fulfillment of wishes. Somebody coming towards you in love in 2023 that you're not going to be afraid to talk to about your emotions and stuff. You're going to have celebration and a big happy foundation achievements, okay? This is orchestrated by the universe. What's coming for you in 2023 is written in the stars for you, my Cancers, okay? Facing truth in situations. And potentially, like here, okay, so this is what I feel like you're moving away from, discontent and boredom. You may have been single for a long time. And love is coming towards you in 2023. Harmony, relationship harmony. If you were wondering if it was in the cards for you to have a stable family and home life, it definitely is, okay? There's going to be, yeah, see, not afraid. We've got heart-to-heart conversations, not afraid to discuss your feelings with each other. Pulling from the romance deck. So this is going to be somebody you're going to be really comfortable with. Look how they're with each other, and they're with each other. They're holding hands. So this partner could be like mirroring you as well. So your team would like you to keep an open mind about this person. Your soulmate will differ from your usual type and expectations. But yeah, look at this. You're freeing yourself from past things, and you were on this road of healing certain aspects of yourself, or certain thinking patterns around things, and that's why it took so long for these people, this love of your life to come towards you, okay? Bringing in balance in 2023. You might be seeing the number 1111 a lot too. Yeah, healing the sacral chakra, healing some past childhood stuff. This deck, love, money, career. So we're doing money and career right now for 2023 Cancer sign. Be open to other people's point of view. So there we go, looking at it from a different perspective. Some of you guys are going to go into the health field, become healers, or something about transportation as well. You could be in the health field and you're traveling for work also. That might be what the transportation card is for. Something about going towards transportation. There are lots of job opportunities out there, okay? And you will be a money magnet in 2023. Your team is saying you're always one to give it 110% and not to half-ass it. Might have been somebody who liked to cut corners previously, and you're not going to be doing that so much this 2023, okay? The love that's guided to you is guided by spirit. And we had that with the universe here. Know your worth and don't settle for less. This is what you've been healing. To know your worth, to become confident and comfortable in your own skin, okay? Oh yeah, money affirmations. I'm a money magnet. Money flows at me from all directions. Money loves me. Money finds its way to me easily, etc. There's so many affirmations you could use. You've got job opportunities out there though. A job's going to be guided to you by the universe. Love interest is going to be guided to you for some of you. A new home is going to be guided. You're going to be guided to a new home. Like it's either all of the above or one, different for each person, right? I am presence, light body activation, accessing the divine within. So guided by spirit, like you're really going to be connecting with your higher selves in 2023 and following your intuition and trusting yourself more. Trusting those gut urges and those nudges. Some people like to say God shows them on the way, but this is your intuition. If you want to say it's God helping you, that's fine too, right? And then you're getting Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. You might be really drawn to past lives and those kind of things. Ancient Egypt. Trust in the process, though. Cancer. Anything else from spirit? The breath is a vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and the outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. There's some sort of cleansing and rejuvenation here. Whoa, I mentioned intuitive nudges a while ago. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware of a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and the divine spirit. Wow. And look how there's butterflies here opening, his third eye's open. And then she's got these books, like definitely releasing some things that you were conditioned to believe. Maybe you even could be doing higher studies too, going into classes or courses or getting certified in some area of your life. Don't be afraid to let your light shine though. You're stronger and more powerful than you realize. Honestly, okay? And just know that whenever you come to a fork in the road, there are no wrong decisions. You're always going to make the right decision. There's a lot of books here, though, I'm good at gathering. So what's the deal with the books, guys? What is the situation around the book? What do they need to know? You could be reading, like pay attention to messages that are around you as well, like billboard signs, bumper stickers. Okay, so Lover came out, and we have Keep an Open Mind over there. So so for instance, maybe you're usually drawn to the more reserved type, business type, clean cut kind of person, people, him or her, whatever. And then this this is an example, okay? So the love that the person that's coming towards you could be very exuberant and very eccentric and quirky and different and unique, and they don't have a problem showing their uniqueness and how their style, what their style is. It's like you're coming out with fresh new eyes though, and you're coming out of this fogginess where you saw everything in this gray color, and then you're coming out, and seeing the world for the beautiful, majestic way it is right now. All the beautiful colors and scenery and everything. You're just going to be really finding beauty within everything in 2023 also. Could be renting a room from somebody as well in 2023, or you renting your room out, but something about going to the doctor. So if you feel urged, I usually don't do health reads, but if I have the thought card and the doctor card here, so if you feel like you need to go to the doctor, go ahead and go. Okay, it's better safe than sorry. I'm not trying to say there's anything really bad wrong with you, but it's always, follow those intuitive nudges, because this could be something that's really not that big of a deal, but if you ignore it next year and you wait, and then 2 or 3 years later it gets really bad, and then you're like, oh damn, I should have taken the notion to have that looked at or had gotten checked out whenever it did. It's like nothing detrimental. It was just something that's just kind of annoying that could happen. Ooh, any more advice for Cancer? Set your intentions. If you expect to have a good year, then you're going to have a good year. If you expect to have a bad year, then you will have a bad year, because you're setting your expectations. And look, releasing the toxic relationships. Indeed. So this person was that way towards you, okay? Don't be afraid to ask your friends for help. Ask your spirit team for guidance. And your beliefs are right from you. You are changing your belief system, I do believe, though. And finding out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Don't relinquish your power to those who have tried to condition you of previous beliefs before. Be a light to others. You have a powerful message to share. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. You're going through a huge heart healing, I feel, too. And it's going to be easy, okay? It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive, because you are worthy of the love that's coming for you. You are worthy of the financial prosperity that's coming for you. You are worthy for the good things that want to happen to you in 2023. You're really expanding your conscious and your ways of thinking. Like, if it doesn't set right in your heart, these pre-beliefs, if it's to do something like you were conditioned to believe that it wasn't okay for a man to dress in woman's clothing, for example. That's really random, but there's this, well, the Bible says yada yada yada, but that indeed you're figuring out that you don't have to go by that book. And a lot of it, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it is a really thick book. How can we believe that all of that is true? A lot of it just doesn't make sense. It says our God is a non-judgmental God, but then yet you guys are pointing fingers at people who, like, for example, men who like to dress in women's clothing. You're pointing at them saying that they shouldn't do that, and God will, whatever. But God is like, whatever makes us happy. This is our human experience, and we have the right and we have the free will to do what we please here, and whatever brings us happiness. And if another man wants to marry another man, that is love, which brings them happiness, right? Love is love is love. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Exactly. Like, having these beliefs around all of this stuff, it's really exhausting. It's exhausting to be on the lookout for people like that. It's exhausting to always be on the defense, trying to make other people feel less than, or that they're doing something wrong in life, when really they're just trying to live their lives. So you're going to be just, working through these types of patterns. Or you could actually, also you could be just a really down-to-earth person, very grounded and centered, and you might start noticing these things in other people, the patterns. And there could be some, friends or family members around you that are really just gung-ho on negativity and cynicism. Children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So, you might have gone through something and that person is saying, well, I didn't think it was that bad, this, and this, and you're going, but it was really bad, because that's your perspective, right? Or vice versa, and we've got to be open to others people's points of view. So also there's two sides to every story. So if you're hearing something from outside parties, people trying to get you involved in their stuff, make sure you're listening to both sides so you can get a very clear point of view, because you might be the person to help them. Focusing on gratitude in 2023. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. So you're going to be more mindful about who you're giving and exchanging energy with in 2023, because it's really exhausting to be around those negative people. So if you find yourself really depleted after interacting with specific people, then there might be a need to disconnect from them for a little while. And it's okay. It's okay to do so. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Exactly. So if you keep focusing on all the things that didn't happen for you this year and you don't think they're going to happen next year, or you're just focusing on the negative aspect of next year, then you're going to bring that to you. When we focus on what we don't want, that's usually what ends up happening, unfortunately, because the vibration, the universe reads our vibration and what we're giving out. We get what we give. An emotionally secure and loving family is important to you. And that's what you're going to get in 2023, Cancer.